Hello guys, Tati here, and welcome back for more of the Legend of Heroes. Well, welcome back for more of a series from number one top favorite game series, the Legend of Heroes series with the Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, part 12? I think it's part 12. Part 12 on the PC Fresh. Hello, friends, group pages, all that good stuff. How you doing? Hope you guys having a good morning, afternoon, good night, all that good stuff. Oh, you guys, do me a favor. Grab your snacks. Grab your snacks, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, whatever it is, in a nice cold drink or warm. And let's begin. But before we begin, what did we do last time? Well, we did nothing. We did side quests. So let's move on. And talking to people. So last time we finished talking to everybody in Crossbell. That was horrible. That was crazy. And Armorica Village. We did side quests actually. We did one where we had to fight against the Testaments and train them to be better because Abbas requested it. That was only a good one. And we end up beating their asses, and then here comes the vapors. The red vapors, I think. The red vapors, whatever. And they wanted to fight us. We kicked their ass as well. And then both of them then Abbas ordered for both of them to fight us, both teams against us. It was 8 versus 4. I mean, us 4 versus 8. It was horrible. It wasn't horrible, but it was easy. We ended up beating them. And yeah, the Testaments were okay with it, that they need more training, while the Red Vapors were like, oh, fuck this. You guys are assholes. Screw you guys. Fuck y'all. Wait till next time. And yeah. After that, we turned into Shanshan's fishes. So yeah, we're just talking to people. Nothing much. So let's go on. Welcome to State Ursula. Welcome to State Ursula, everyone. Lately, all I've been hearing about is that Ark and Cell trope. I sort of want to see them, to be honest. By the way, guys, sorry I started streaming early. It's because I don't know if you guys are into politics and stuff like that, but some crazy things went down today. Good things and bad things. Good things that we might see. Hopefully, we see a sign of hope of we get the help we need during this time. And the bad thing is, people just can't accept reality. That's all I'm gonna say. To the point that it just went crazy. We're a joke right now. My throat is feeling a little. I mean, it's not as bad. I mean, I still feel a little weird talking, but I'm not in pain. I'm still kind of fine. But thank you for asking. The anniversary festival is only a month away. Philia invited me to come along, but I don't know if I can take some time off yet. That's. I hope you can. I'm pumped for it. I'll try, okay? It sounds like Randy invited her and her friends to the festival. Ooh, Randy's getting some. I sure hope I can take some time off for the festival. Well, if I keep working hard, I'm sure I'll be able to negotiate for a little break. Speaking of politics, we're playing politics right now. This game. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but you can still kind of hear my voice is still a little. Blah. I just need a lot more. People keep telling me I just need more water. More water. More fruit. This and that. Gosh, maybe it's contagious. I mean, wow, we have so much in common. Oh my gosh. Both of our throats are messed up. But I know what it is also. It's probably most likely too it's cold right now, so it's really hard for me to like maybe my throat's not that protected. I probably need a scarf. I don't know. I mean, I'm not coughing. I'm not coughing a lot or anything. But maybe that might. You think that will help? Anyways, I've still got some time off before our surgery lecture, so I think I'll grab a bite to eat while brushing up on the chapter. I'm often told that doing so is bad manners, but I can't help but feel that not multitasking is a waste of time. I've still got some time off before our surgery lecture, so I think I'll grab a bite to eat while brushing up on the chapter. I often told that doing so is bad manners, but I can't help but feel that not multitasking is a waste of time. By the way, this stream's gonna be a little short. Like, I was just watching the news and shit like that, but we're gonna end. I mean, I'll make it a little longer. I'm not gonna end it at the same time as I always did. I think I'm gonna make it a little longer, just a little longer, to make up today. By the way, I'm off next Friday, so do you know what that means? Splatfest! But yeah. And another game as well. But we're gonna do Splatoon first. So you know how there's you know how I stream Genshin Impact? There's a chance I'm gonna do Genshin Impact early before Splatfest, because Splatfest is the second thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure I get to my objective faster in Splatfest, then start streaming whatever game I need to. And I think the game of stream is gonna most likely be Xenoblade. So yeah. Issues to the throat a little. Oh, okay. Then I'll still have some cough drops. Next Friday. Next Friday is Splatfest. My second boss says cool. The medical college's interns are unbelievably passionate. They even study while eating, if you can believe it. Study while you're young and you'll live a long, happy life. That's what I say. Maybe I should create a menu full of food known to stimulate the brain. That'd probably help the medical intern studies. How about fish eyes? Sucks to everybody. Hold on. Okay, visitor in outpatients lodgings. Please speak with the RA prior to use of rooms. Oh, how do I feel so hot here? I'm gonna be tired, to be honest. Thought they cannot have a day off on Friday. Boss, why? Splatfest. You know what? That's literally what happened. Anyways, honestly, it's hard to figure out what Professor Winter is thinking most of the time. I'm glad I read it. At first, I thought he was handing off some of his work to me to help me with my studies. But I'm starting to think he just didn't want to do it. I was honest. One time I told him, "Hey boss, I'm gonna go to Acon, which is basically a convention in my city." No, I'm not tired. It's just hot. The heat in here is just making me feel very. Just think of it as a blanket. Like, it just feels like a giant blanket's hovering you slowly. You're just like, Anyways, my bad. Honestly, it's hard to figure out what Professor Gwentner is thinking most of the time. At first, I thought he was handing off some of his work to me to help me with my studies. But I'm starting to think he just didn't want to do it. Honestly, it's hard to figure out what Professor Gwentner is thinking most of the time. At first, I thought he was, stop. I feel great though. I slept early yesterday, so I'm good. Luigi was calm. I saw Lenton come back to his room a little while ago. He must be taking a break. After last month's attack, he took some time to recover, but Professor Gwenter put him right back to work once he did. Well, I guess there's no harm in resting when you can. I should probably go grab a bite to eat. All this cleaning really gets a girl hungry. Continue your story about, okay. No, man, I just told him, hey, can I have a day off on, I have to go to this convention called Acon. It's like a little anime thing. I don't know if you know anything about it. You just dress up and stuff, and it's a really cool event. It's only for like, It's only for 3 days. It starts on Friday or 4 days. It starts on Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday. I would like to ask those 2 days off, Thursday and Friday, and I asked them a month beforehand. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, yeah, you can have the day off. Like, okay, cool. The main guy, I asked the main boss. He said it was cool. Sweet. But yeah. He said hi to me today. I feel bad. I didn't play with him today. We just said hi to each other. I was just very mad about something. But I'm good now. Oh, I just met what happened today. I hope something good. I mean, I hope something good happens after that. Like, I'm mad that it happened. I just hope there's a solution to it. A fair solution. But yeah. I'm taking the day off, but I can't neglect my studies. I guess I'll keep studying until it's time to go get lunch with my roommate, Flora. My practical training is coming up next month, and if I want to impress all the professors, I have to start preparing now. Hopefully things can change this year. Like, it's gonna take a while, but we'll see. No, I just went to his office and talked to him about it. No, they want us to go talk to them. I mean, they don't. You could do that, but they rather. But it's better to go talk to them because you want to be real with them. You don't want to show that you're serious, you know. But yeah, I was honest with him. Like, I'm not gonna lie to him. Like, yeah, I just told him, hey, I just told him, hey, I got this game event coming up on this Friday, and it's gonna be an all day thing, and I don't want to, miss it. I want to be there most of the time, so yeah. Yeah. All I do is ask beforehand. And I asked them, like, for my convention, I asked them months before the week. No, months, I said, no, months before the event, the convention. Just letting them know, I'm giving you a heads up, I'm miss these days. But after that, I'm not going to call days like that. I mean, if I do, it's going to be like one day a week or something. But yeah, if there's any chance at getting a good evaluation on my next practical training, I have to start studying hard right now. If there's any chance at getting a good evaluation on my next practical training, I have to start studying hard right now. I miss going outside too, dude. But in order for us to go back to those days again, we have to listen and try to we're not trying not to socialize right now. Social distancing and all that, because people don't understand that the more we try to take care of ourselves, the more this is gonna go away. The faster it's gonna go away. But people won't listen. It's like, no, I don't wanna listen. Nah. It's just a bunch of kids trying to, like, a bunch of childish minds saying, I don't want to follow the rules. Screw you guys. I'm not going to listen. It's just a giant kid saying, I don't want to take a shot. Grown adult children saying they don't want to take the shot because they're scared or they don't. Yeah, like, it's better to stay safety, and that way later on we're gonna go back to normal. The more we try to stay safe and be more, the more we the more we try to protect ourselves, the more this can go by fast. But no one will listen. So the more people fucking up, the slower things are gonna go, or it might never go. But anyways, I recently confronted Cecile and asked her if she really is friends with Arkansas Elia Plater. I go to the library during my school days. I used to do that. And she said she was, just like that. Huh, guess it wasn't a secret after all. I think I might have caught a cold after sleeping without a blanket on. Leaving the window open at night might not have been the best idea. I think I might have caught a cold after sleeping without a blanket on. Okay. I got a cold. thought it was okay. Never mind. This guy's falling asleep. I will fall asleep too, waiting to get checked in the hospital. Was I asleep? All this waiting caused me to doze off. Yep, same here. Phew. See, I can't even do phew. I can barely do it. I go phew. Well, feels weird doing it, but yeah. Phew. Wait, phew. That was a close one. Hospital waiting rooms are my true weakness. A few minutes in one, and I'm fast asleep. You know, I feel the same way. No offense to anybody, but I feel the same way when it comes to like church. Because why? I just don't like sitting in one spot for hours. I just can't. Especially not talking yourself. Like, I'm not saying anything. If I was talking, it makes sense. But I mean, I will not, because I'm actively doing something. But I'm just there sitting, listening for an hour. And so, there's somebody talk from far away that I keep seeing the same thing over and over. Like, movies is different, because movie you see a lot of changes. But you're just, in places like that, like church, you just see the same person talking and talking and talking. And it's like the same scene for almost an hour. It's why they don't believe the whole COVID thing. But once it gets close to them, they get scared. I guess it's not for movies. I just told y'all, but I'm saying I cannot sit with like a church where someone's talking. Especially the tone of voice just makes me tired. I mean, I'm not religious or anything, but like I do believe there's someone out there taking care of us. But I don't like to hear the people telling me stuff. You know what I'm saying? As long as I do my part, I'm good. Okay, resident advisor Kirch and Morone technically work under Clark, but between you and me, everyone tells me that Clark is no match for the RA. He must be a real pushover when it comes to her. Everyone tells me that Clark. Everyone tells me that Clark is no match for the RA. He must be a real pushover when it comes to her. When I went to have lunch at the cafeteria, Kirch kicked me out and told me not to come while the staff is eating. Oh dear, I really can't say no to her, can I? We can do movie theater too, but it's not safe. I don't trust over there. Go. Oh dear, I really can't say no to Kirch, can I? She certainly is an intimidating woman. That is sad. What the hell? I keep hearing noises for some reason. Okay, never mind. Anyways. I have some meetings to get back to, so it'd be nice if they let me go early. This way is taking forever. How is it not my turn yet? I don't know. No, in my area, they don't care. I heard California is more strict right now with that. But in my state, we're trying to do stuff like that, but we're just so divided that they don't care. That have to care, have don't care. You just see everybody just in restaurants, stores, parties. Like, oh my god, it's just horrible over here. Nobody cares over here. And malls, I see videos of malls being full and shit. Like, hell no, man. Always crowded. Screw that. That's just death right there. If I'm gonna buy something, I'm gonna buy online. If I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna go to drive-thru. And if I'm gonna play games in pub, play games in stream. Okay, after finding out that my doctor is actually a professor, I couldn't help but get a little nervous. But he ended up being a really nice guy. It's hard to explain, but his ways of speaking was reassuring, comforting even. Do you like him? After finding out that my doctor is actually a professor, okay, never mind. Alright, let's go talk to the bottom floor. No, cancel. Do you remember when those delinquents were brought to the medical college a couple months ago? I'm ashamed to admit it, but a chill ran down my spine when I thought Case might have been one of them. Despite something that dramatic happening, he still associates himself with that group. I just don't get it. I would love it if Kane stopped constantly giving me things to worry about. You know, I doubt I'm held in too high regard by my son. For years now, work has caused me to be an absentee father. I suppose no wonder Kate doesn't respect me. Perhaps I'm partially to blame for my son getting wrapped in with those delinquents. There's one particular engineer who respects above all others. She's Erica Russell, daughter of the famous Professor A. Russell. Hey, Erica! And she currently works at LeBron's ZCF. Despite being a woman in her field of choice, she's a leading authority of orbital technology in LeBron. I may be a doctor, but as a fellow woman, I strive to achieve the same greatness in the medical field. Professor Erica Russell's intelligence and prowess when it comes to orbital technology are even on par with her father's. I may be a doctor, but as a fellow woman, I strive to achieve the same greatness in the medical field. She's great. All I do is go to store. I hardly go anywhere. Same here. I used to go out like that, but not anymore. Chief Ursuline may be chief of the medical college, but she's also an associate professor. Still, she usually prefers to hole herself up in her lab researching, rather than give lectures. In that sense, she's in a pretty unique position here at State Ursula. Chief Ursuline may be a chief of medical college, but she's also an associate professor. Okay, never mind. Just say the same shit. In that sense, she's a pretty unique position. Okay, never mind. She's talking about. Like we don't see her. She's like she's important, but we don't see her picture or anything. Anyways. Oh, there's a quest. Can I really trust them to come all this way for a request like that? Perhaps I should have asked the Bracer Guild after all. Either way, I don't particularly want to empty my wallet for this. Hard to get a word in edgewise. Excuse me, sir. We're from the Crossbell Police Department's Splitter Support Section, and... Oh, you came! I've been waiting for you. Come now, take a seat. Take a seat. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Thanks, but we're okay. Standing's fine. Professor, would you mind explaining the details of your support request? Yes, of course. My request is simple, really. I need you to retrieve a certain herb that we use in Orbital Internal Medicine Lab. In our Internal Medicine Lab. It's called lupinous grass. Sadly, it's become something of rarity these days. Lupinous, as in the Lupinous River, which flows through Crossbell City's harbor? I saw a video of arrogant people who don't wear their masks going to a mall shouting, "No more masks getting here." Yeah, they're assholes. Lupinous, as in the Lupinous River, which flows through Crossbell City's harbor? Could be. So, you want us to find the grass ourselves and bring it back here? No, not exactly. In actuality, I need you to obtain some from the Crossbell Cathedral. They should have a small reserve supply of the herb. Archbishop Eralda has already agreed to my request, so I would like for you to go there as my representative and pick it up. I'd go myself normally, but I'm afraid I'm preoccupied at the moment. I think we can oblige, Professor Ragged. You said Archbishop Eralda of the Crossbell Cathedral? That's him. Thanks, everyone. Once you get the lupinous grass, please bring it back here right away. Quest. Rare herb retrieval started. We're gonna go there after this, I think. Oh yeah, we are. I need you to travel to Archbishop Eralda at the Crossbell Cathedral and get some lupinous grass from their reserve storage. Oh, and just so you know, the Archbishop can be quite moody, even more so than me. Be sure to mind your manners around him. My next operation is a relatively minor one, but I absolutely will not take any shortcuts. Surgeons hold an obligation to the patients and themselves to follow that credo. It's the bare minimum we can do. Okay. My next operation is a relatively minor one, but I absolutely will not take any shortcuts. Surgeons hold an obligation to the patient. Yep. Same here. Stay safe. You guys stay safe as well. I'm finally having my surgery later. They told me my surgeon's going to be Dr. Belldine. So that's reassuring, but the butterflies won't go away. That's me right there. Hey, Philia. I still can't wrap my head around the fact that one of my coworkers is practically best friends with Elia Plater. Do you think it'd be weird to ask Cecile if she could get Elia to sign something of mine? It seems like you can't swing a stick in Crossbell without hitting an Elia fan. Do you think it'd be weird to ask Cecile if she could get Elia to sign something of mine? If I could find the right time, maybe I'll try asking her. Ugh, my head. It's like I can sense when Chiron is out there doing something utterly moronic. Oh goddess, have I formed a sixth sense revolving around Chiron because I'm around her so much? Surely Chiron can at least take someone's temperature, right? On second thought, I'll check on her later. Is that Cecile? After finding out that Cecile is friends with Elia Plater, the rest of the nurses have gotten their panties in a bunch. Honestly, can't they worry less about that and focus more on being as diligent as her instead? Yep. Oh, Lloyd, spectacular timing. I just managed to obtain 2 tickets for Arkansas public show next month. If you're free, won't you go with me? Aww. What the fuck was that? Is that my phone? Never mind. Really? Thanks, Cecile. I'd love to. But I can't say exactly when I'll be free due to work and all that. But I definitely want to go if I'm able to. Music to my ears. If that's the case, I'll hang on to them. Judging by how impressive that practice looked, the real deal must be out of this world. Uh-oh. Tio? Planning dates while on the job, are we? Congratulations, Lloyd. Ah, she's getting jealous. She's getting jealous. Why? But they're like brother sisters. They're like brother sisters. They do look alike. Planning dates while on the job, are we? Congratulations, Lloyd. How are they not twins? How are they not twins? I agree. Lloyd, you lucky son of a bitch. I almost wish they'd chew me out instead of shooting these glares at me. I really hope we'll be able to see Arkansas' new show together, Lloyd. You had better find some time, okay? They're not brother sisters! Ellie, don't be jealous. Sure, I'll try my best. Again? Why is Tio getting... Both Teal and Ellie are getting jealous. Well then. Well, we gotta have that trope, I guess. Sometimes you almost don't want to leave this place. It's just too comfy. On top of that, the doctors and nurses are so nice to everyone. What should I do if I want to stay? No. Staying in the hospital is horrible. It's not like that, Ellie. Sometimes you almost don't want to leave this place. It's just too comfy. On top of that, the doctors and nurses are so nice to everyone. Okay. Okie dokie, time to take your temperature. Raise that arm real high and then lower it once. I put in the thermometer. Excuse me, miss. I'm perfectly okay with you taking my temperature, but why do you have 10 thermometers? Well, if I accidentally break one while taking your temperature, I have plenty of backups. It's foolproof plan. Wow. I have a bad feeling about this. How in the world does she manage to break the thermometer every single time? Poor Chiron. With this many thermometers, it doesn't matter if I make a mistake or two. Everything's going to be A-OK. That's not how it works, Chiron. Oh my god. Chiron, you're gonna break them. Someone tell me she's gonna break them all. She'll be like, impossible, how? Oh girl, you gotta be very careful. Why is she still working here? Let's see. Having light coffee fits, are we? Make sure to take your medicine later. No excuses. Okay. Hey, Professor, what are you going to do during the festival? Quite the question, that. I suppose I could always pack up my tackle box, sit down somewhere, cast my line, and wait for the fish to bite. Huh? You aren't going to go to the actual festival? Nope, I don't care too much for the hustle and bustle of the festival. After all, crowds drive the fish away. Is that all you think about? Now, I know the anniversary festival brings heaps of work along with it, but I sure would love if a chance to slack off presented itself. Boy, oh boy, being an associate professor isn't everything it's cracked up to be. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to go to the anniversary festival. Polo, bugger. You know, next month's anniversary festival is fast approaching us. And with it comes that event. I can hardly wait. Last year, I was only able to take part in it thanks to my ties with Speaker Hartman. I can hardly wait. Linen room, employees only. Oh, to go see my little bundle of joy. Aww. Oh, is that you, Special Support Section? Huh? We didn't even open our mouths yet. I thought I recognized the sound of those footsteps. Wow! What? Oh, I know it's them because it's footsteps. What? What? This girl has some great sense, I guess. I don't know how, but okay. I thought I recognized the sound of those footsteps. I can remember the footsteps of impressionable people, like you and Cecile, quite well. I can remember the footsteps of I can remember the footsteps of impressionable people like you and Cecile quite well. You can tell from just footsteps? That's really impressive. That's what I said. But, to tell you the truth, every individual has their own way of walking. For example, persons who come to visit me often, like my father, walk walk as walk as if they are always on guard. Shizuku, I love you. I hope you get cured. Same here. Shizuku's so adorable. Get cured, Shizuku. Guess we sound pretty vulnerable then. How demoralizing. Chin up, you two. Anyone is going to look outclassed when compared to someone like Arios. Did I say something rude? No, you didn't do nothing wrong. No, that's not it. It's just reminded us that we still have a lot of room for improvement. That's all. Alright, then. Oh. Please get better! Oh my god. If she gets better, I'm gonna cry. It's a miracle! She better get better. Studies say that the color green is quite soothing to people. So, in order to bring a little peace of mind to our patients, there are a lot of flowers and greenery planted in and around State Ursula. Studies say that the color green is quite soothing to people. So, in order to bring a little peace of mind to our patients, there are a lot of flowers and greenery planted in and around State Ursula. And with that, we're done with the hospital. We're done with the medical college. So now we go back to Crossbell South Egg. Oh, we gotta go to the Haggard gates and stuff like that. No, I said Haggard Gate. Wrong game. Wrong country. We gotta go to those border gates. Shizuku must be protected by all costs. I agree. Tangram Gate. Deputy Commander Bells is the one who actually runs Tangram Gate. Trust me, you don't find guardsmen as skilled as her. It probably wouldn't be an exaggeration to say she's the best of the CGF has to offer. If only that pesky commander wasn't. I'm sorry, I almost said something out of line. I appreciate it if you kept this between us. Our work is cut out for us next month. The anniversary festival has never fails to bring in tons of tourists. I don't think I'm ready for it. Okay. I think we have 2 quests. Oh yeah, we gotta do 2 quests. We're almost done. And then we'll move on to the story. I'm going to give your cargo one last inspection, just to be safe. I know this might be a nuisance, but I assure you, this is all according to our regulations. Inconvenient as always. My son is waiting for me, so do try to keep it brief. What a mess. My son is waiting for me in this mess hall. So let's hurry, shall we? What a mess. My son is waiting for me in this mess hall, so let's hurry, shall we? Okay. Cargo is green. Don't worry, I triple checked it. Cargo is green. Don't worry, I triple checked it. This is like real life. Oh, it's her again. Have they not finished? If they not finished the inspections yet, I've already cleaned my plate. You You know, our mess hall's food is nothing to scoff about, but CGF rations are downright disgusting, hardly even edible. As a self-proclaimed lover of food, that's a pretty serious problem. You know, our mess hall's food is nothing to scoff about, but CGF rations are downright disgusting, hardly even edible. Get in mind, worry about all that. We're heading to the Republican Guild branch for some official racer business. Man, I've got an itch. I've got an itch to show off my skills in my home country, and I'm ready to scratch it. On top of that, I'm interested to see how my cute little junior is going to handle the trip. Wow, Lynn, you're merciless. Naturally, you've got to whip them into shape early, you know? When I was training in the martial arts, my teacher never let me slack, not even for a second. The guild branch we're heading to is in a bit of a tricky location. If we went by train, we'd have to take a connecting ride, but we can go straight there if we take an orbital bus. Remember, a train may be able to move way faster than a bus, but sometimes bus can be a lot faster in the long run. Just go like a character, just like a main character. Lin is a master practitioner of the Taito martial art style, which originates from old cavalry tradition. When it comes to hand-to-hand combat, she's probably the best. She's probably the best the Crossbell Guild branch has to offer. Damn, really? I heard about some big bracers that use Taito, but I had no idea it was her. That definitely explains the way she carries herself. Girls hardly leave any openings. Oh look, another Zin. That definitely explains the way she carries herself. Girl hardly leaves any openings. We have a job that's taking us to the Republic, so Lynn's raring to go. If she gets any more fired up, she'll end up scaring our client away. It's already been a year since I was first stationed at the Telegram Gate. All in all, I can't complain. Being able to serve my wait. All in all, I can't complain. Being able to serve my food to all these foreigners is a real treat. It's already been a year since I was first stationed at Telegram Gate. All in all, I can't complain. Being able to serve my food to all these foreigners is a real treat. These beds aren't too shabby. Chiruru. I've slept in many inns, so believe me, I know a comfy bed when I see one. Despite not having the most elegant of appearance, the beds are quite soft. The only people that ever stay here are Calvardians and traveling merchants. You see, every once in a while, people will miss the bus and have nowhere to go. That's why this place was set up. It's the same thing. I go upstairs. I miss Zen too. Despite he was not really much appreciated. In the movie, CGF guardsmen are required to live at the gate they're stationed at. Even Sergeant Major Seeker stays here most of the time, believe it or not. CGF guardsmen are required to live at the gate they're stationed at. Even Sergeant Major Seeker stays here most of the time, believe it or not. I'm gonna try to go everywhere. I'm gonna talk to the main guy. I'm gonna talk to the main person. Where's... Oh, they are. Where are you at? He didn't shine the movie. They did him dirty. I know. Past this gate, it's still quite a trek to get to the Republic's border. The scene is nice, at least. That being said, we can't use distance as an excuse to slack off. And honestly, I'd rather be stationed here than that barrel guard. Over there, you have that inept commander running things, you know? In some ways, I think I'm lucky to have been stationed at Tagram Gate. Instead of that blockhead, I'm able to work under the brilliant Deputy Commander Bales. Blockhead. CGF can't afford to conduct larger military drills. We never know what is going to provoke the Empire or Republic, you know? Considering the fact that I joined the CGF in order to practice my sharpshooting, I can't help but feel a little depressed. Pretty cool though. So one day we're gonna see how that place looks like in a new game. It took that long for us to see that area. I thought that area would be the first one to see because I don't know, that place feels like it's not that big like the Empire. Hello everyone. I was just about to head out for my daily patrol of the highway. I'm sure you all are painfully aware of how dangerous Crossbell can be. I can't let any tourists wander into the lion's den, you know. Hello. Not too long ago, there was a suspicious car wreck that took place between Tagram Gate and a nearby Calverdian town. I insisted we investigated, and we discovered that the license plate matched the Ravage truck used in the monster attacks. Did Hilya have something to do with this? A while ago, one of Ravage's trucks wrecked under suspicious circumstances, and considering Ravage's men were injured in the process, I can't write this off as a simple accident. She's as sharp as always. It is a great view. I mean, even though it looks all weird because the old game, but still, you can just imagine how it will look if it would look nice from their perspective. To them, it probably looks amazing. Now we're done with this area. Going back to Crossbell City. We're gonna go to the other gate, and then we're gonna go to Mains. No, then we're gonna go to the main area. Mains. It's called Main. Alright, here we are. Let's go to Belgar Gate. By the way, I just found out that, you know, this series, the Legend of Heroes series, the Trail series, is a spin-off. It was supposed to be a spin-off, but they saw how big it was getting, like, they had a lot of people supporting it. Like, oh, why not? Let's make a series of it. After making so many deliveries in the city, I almost forgot that we deliver all the way out here. Well, I'm sure the CGF members are waiting for their packages, because I better get to it. After making so many deliveries in the city, I almost forgot that we deliver all the way out here. Okay, well, I'm sure the CGF members are waiting for the packages. Okay, because I better get to it. So for a spin-off game that has so many content. Over in the Nox Forest, you'll find the police academy in the prison. Our unit is in charge of security over there too, actually. Yep. Over the Knox Forest, you'll find the police academy and the prison. Our unit is in charge of security over there too, actually. Wow. We got a college, a school, a school with a prison. Sweet. Randy, hey, Randy, up for a spar next time you stop by? Loggins. Is there somebody named Loggins at Crossbell? I think there is. Huh? Why the hell do you want to do that? Well, when you were stationed here, I never once beat you in any of our combat drills. Something about that rubs me the wrong way. It's like you ran away without giving me the chance to make things even. You're seriously hung up on that. Fine, but I'm a little busy right now. If I remember next time, I'm game. My reputation as a member of the CGF hinges on this fight. Randy, don't you forget about our fight, okay? People keep telling me that Crossbell isn't safe for women traveling alone. But look at me, I'm safe and sound. Still, I guess present day Crossbell is a lot safer than it used to be. I'm sure I'll be alright. People keep telling me that Crossbell isn't safe for a woman traveling alone. But look at me, I'm safe and sound. By law, it's our job to inspect people coming and going through the gate. However, the railway still exists, and there usually aren't inspections at the station. I bet there are agents from both the Empire and the Republic pouring into Crossbell every day, but we can't do anything about it. As things stand, international agents can sneak into Crossbell without a care in the world. In other words, the inspections we conduct here are nothing more than performances to keep the public happy. I drive my orbital car to the Empire and back all the time. The inspections can get pretty annoying. Well, my car is still better suited for business trips than the bus or train. I suppose I can live with a few inspections every now and then. What was that? Give me one sec. Okay. Oh, it's over here on this side. Belgard Gate doesn't have the nicest atmosphere thanks to our commander. By contrast, that clear sweetness and compassion Stella shows is really refreshing. Belgard Gate doesn't have the nicest atmosphere. Okay. Hello. Welcome everyone. Feel free to look at one of our menus. I doubt you'll be too impressed with our selection of dishes though. I hope we can finish this chapter today. Crossbow Guardian Force weapons are basically split into two types. You have your stun halberd, which are used for close combat, and then you have your assault rifles for long range. Mastering both of them is a necessity for any soldier of the CGF. You know, I heard a rumor saying that Randy used to be the best of the best in the CGF when it came to stun halberds. Let's leave old stories in the past, eh? Oh, but it's true. I saw you fight during combat drills, and I could hardly ever follow along. You were so fast. Stun halberds and assault rifles are both hard to handle, but they sure pack a punch. And let me tell you, I never seen someone handle stun halberd like Randy there does. He's downright incredible. Randy, you really shouldn't be loitering around Belgar Gate for too long, you know. What's your deal? You're worried about me. You're worried about me is a special occasion. Oh, that reminds me. I heard from more than one source that you begged and begged the brass to not fire me way back when. Ooh. Mario, be honest. Do you love... Don't say anything you regret. I just didn't want to lose a valuable soldier because of a silly reason like that. Baka! Silly reason? Do you mean Randy's trouble with the woman here? With the women here? Getting kicked out of the CGF for being too much of a womanizer is certainly something I could see happening to Randy. Wow. Trouble with women? Come on, Arrow. It's nothing to be shy about, is it? You're a little in love with the Orlando, right? I'm sure if you admit it, you feel better. As usual, talking to you gets us nowhere. I admit it, I was strongly against Randy's discharge. However, it definitely wasn't due to having romantic feelings for him. Just thinking about it logically, I thought... Basically, you knew you'd be lonely without me around, right? Aww. Ugh! Just think what you want, Randy. Admit it. Someone needs to love Randy. Anyway, let's see. No one's here. Ship. I ship it too. Well, looks like my break is already over. Time to get back to it. When I think of Warrant Officer Mario as my boss, instead of the commander, work becomes a lot more bearable. Alright, I just finished this book while I was on break, so be a friend and take it with you, okay? We'll see you back at Dr. Glenn, Chapter 5. Well, I've worked under the CGF commander for a while now. And know without a doubt that having a boss like him is absolute worst. It's absolute worst. Hey Doug, welcome to the stream. Hmm. 2 years ago, both of Guerrilla Fortress Railway's guns were pointed right at us. It was definitely touch and go for a while. The possibility of major conflict had us on high alert. Thanks to the non-aggression pact, the gate has been relatively peaceful, but I'll never forget the fear I felt that day. The signing of the non-aggression pact 2 years ago finally relieved tensions across Crossbell. I applaud Queen Alicia for leading the charge for its establishment. Yay, Queen Alicia! She's the best queen ever! We learned so much, man. Oh my god. We took this guy. Buses that travel to the Empire are few and far between. I'm not surprised, given how expensive the railway network is. Coming to Crossbell is way more convenient when traveling by train. Now you're going back to Crossbell. Over here. I know we gotta go to the gate yet. Okay, now we go to north. Alright. Crossbell Cathedral. Another accident-free day. Another accident-free day. Thank you, Adios, for blessing us with luck. It's a task. How lovely it would be if every day was as uneventful as this one. Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Sunday school is not scheduled for today. Instead, we're holding mass for everyone. We would love it if you could attend. What is mad? Like they just throw like powder or something? Like something to respect the dead? I'm assuming it's that because I don't know. Because I think it's of the whole friend's parents. Sunday school never fails to put a smile on this old man's face. Hearing the cheerful voices of children reach a sad place like this is a lifesaver. It can get lonely tending the graves when the cathedral isn't holding Sunday school. On school days, the excited voices of children as they play is enough to save from those feelings. It can get lonely tending the graves when the cathedral isn't holding Sunday school. Well, on school days, the excited voices of children as they play is enough to save me from those feelings. It can get lonely tending the graves when the cathedral isn't holding Sunday school. Here lies Lloyd Bannings. My husband passed away during a bloody dispute 30 years ago. The day it happened, we had gotten into an argument and he stormed out of the house. I never got to say goodbye. Don't all of you have someone you really truly care about? Make sure you don't wind up like me. Alive, sure, but full of regret. Don't all of you have someone you really truly care about? Make sure you don't wind up like me. Alive, sure, but full of regret. That's good, man. As long as you're working hard, I'm happy for you, man. Anyway, let's see. Looks like the long-awaited anniversary festival arrives next month. That's gonna be crunch time for us merchants. I pray to Adios, asking that my business gets the opportunity to prosper again this year. Oh, goddess of the sky, bestow upon me your divine protection during this year's festival. Let's see. Wait, no, not over there. Dieter Croix of the IBC always comes to the cathedral in his huge limousine. Even though he nearly runs over people, I can get angry after he apologizes with that bright smile of his. Oh, thank you for coming to the Crossbell Cathedral. What nature of business do you have with me today? Prayer, worship, guidance. Prayer, worship, guidance. Archbishop Erolda, correct? We're the special support section. Hear about one of our support requests. Ah, on duty, are we? Yes, sir. The request is from the Professor of Internal Medicine at St. Ursula Medical College, Professor Raggett. He contacted you about getting a sample of lupinous grass, didn't he? Considering how busy he is at State Ursula, he asked us to retrieve the herbs in his stead, Archbishop. Wait a moment. Professor Raggett, you said. I indeed received a letter from him just the other day, but this is the first I've heard of such requests. Uh-huh. How does that make sense? Oh, the explanation is quite simple. I've made my prerogative to ignore every letter sent by this professor of yours. What? He ignored him? What could he have possibly done to deserve that? That's no business of yours. Besides, I already sworn upon the goddess to uphold this solemn vow. The hell is this guy's deal? Wow! These two have a troublesome relationship. They may be, but that puts us in a tight spot, doesn't it? Still, we accepted the professor's request. It's our duty to follow through, no matter how difficult the Archbishop may be. Excuse me, sir. What is it? Go on, spit it out. What an asshole! Wow! Spit it out. I ever heard a fatherly religious dude saying, spit it out. We were informed by Professor Raggett that he intends to use all of the herbs for eternal medicine research. Considering how renowned State Ursula is as a medical institution, I'm sure those herbs will go a long way in helping future patients. We don't intend to ask any personal requests about you and the professor's relationship. However, despite your differences, is it not at all possible for you to let us have some of the lupinous grass? It seems as though you four have misunderstood me. When did I say that I wouldn't hand over the herbs? Come again? You will find my office on the left-hand side of the sanctuary. If you tell Father Renton that you have my permission, he shall supply you with a sufficient quantity of the grass. Now, I say this conversation is well over. Go on. Get going. Thank you, sir? That was the most rudest father ever. So, that happened. Guess we were able to persuade the old fart after all. Did we even persuade him in the first place? He played it off as if he was going to give it to us anyway. I'm still confused about the whole ordeal, but don't you think it would be wise to pick up the luminous grass before he changes his mind? Definitely. He said it was an office on the left, right? Let's hurry over there. Oh my god. Recently, we started to hold Sunday school outside of the cathedral every now and then. Children of Omarica, Mainz, in the downtown district rarely show up to class, so we've opted to bring the lessons to them instead. Sister Hatina has been a great help in holding Sunday school outside of the Crossbell Cathedral. Sister Hatina is visiting the downtown district today on my behalf. It's a shame that children outside the city hardly show up for Sunday school. So, it's only school on Sunday? That's so cool. Excuse me, do you have some business here? This is the Archbishop's office. You can't simply barge in on This is the Archbishop's office. You can't simply barge in unannounced. Oh, sorry about that. We're the special support section of the CPD. You see, Lloyd carefully explained that the SSS had Archbishop Erodi's permission to pick up some lupinous grass. Ah, why did you say so? You said you already got the Archbishop's approval. Wait just a moment then. No Saturday school. Here, one sample of lupinous grass. Receive lupinous grass. As for why it's called lupinous, it's actually from an old word meaning wolf. And this particular herb has a fascinating history. It's said that it was gifted to mankind by the divine wolves a long, long time ago. It flourished in one area near Crossbell City, but the density has thinned out due to the city's expansion and development. I think my grandfather told me a similar story when I was younger. It's sad in a way. Really? I never knew about them. That just raises another question. If they're so valuable, why would Archbishop Eralda just hand it over like this? Can't say I understand it either. I got the vibe that he was out to get poor Professor Ragged. Our conversation certainly piqued my interest in the drama between them. Oh, you're talking about Ragged? That's old news. So I might as well tell you. What? Professor Ragged originally studied to be a priest at this very cathedral. Professor Ragged wanted to work in the church? There's nothing strange about the notion, actually. Internal medicine and its relevant subjects are surprisingly similar to subjects studied by the Septine Church. It's true. The church is known for its research into medicinal treatments and the like. Once or twice, it was annoying. I had to go to make up my grades or something. I forgot why. To make up some stuff. But why exactly did Professor Ragged leave to join the medical college? Supposedly, he was scouted out by the hospital director. Despite learning everything he knew about general medicine from Archbishop Eraldo, his desire to challenge the field of modern medicine trumped all else, so he ended up leaving the path of priesthood. The Archbishop can be a stubborn man. Forgiveness doesn't come to him easily. I get that. Ragged's move probably felt like a stab to the back. Well, stubborn as he may be, he is still able to tell right from wrong. I've no doubt that's why he allowed you to take those herbs. So he's just mad that he denied to be an archbishop, I guess. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, he's a doctor trying to help people out. Well, I guess. I have no doubt that that's why he allowed you to take those herbs. As much as it may frustrate him, he doesn't deny Professor Ragged's skill in medicine. Yeah, little people. So, what I'm hearing, those two don't have a bad relationship. Guess not, just... Just... Here you go, son of a bitch. In some way like that. And one sec, guys. I'm checking something real quick. Okay. We gotta go. So from what I'm hearing, those two don't have a bad relationship. They have a terrible relationship. Isn't that a bit too blunt, Tio? In the end, we got what we came here for. Let's go on and deliver these to the professor before doing anything else. Stubborn as he may be, the Archbishop knows what's right and what's wrong without fail. So I'm sure he'll recognize Professor Ragged's skill if he deems them worthy. Where is Saturday class? It's just you have to go to Saturday school to make up your day. I mean, with your grade. Yes. Do you still need me for something off? Yes. Do you still need me for something, officers? You have the herbs, don't you? Get on with delivering them. But anyways, so you just go to school on Sunday here? That's really wild. Sounds cool. Oh man, next Sunday we're going back to school. Maine's mining village. I went to Saturday school like only on Saturdays. Whose car is this? I recently took the bus over to Crossbell City in hopes of finding myself a good man. And, and as as we exited the mountain tunnel, I noticed the cutest little girl on the side of the road. I almost mistook her for a doll. No. I got the impression that she wasn't from here. I wonder what she was doing all alone. I seem to recall her being near the path that leads to the Rosen what studio? Can't quite remember the full name of it. Still, I wonder what a girl like her was doing out there all alone. Oh, Red. All the saptium we mine here is used in a variety of different industries. The smaller sepith fragments are used in manufacturing quartz, and larger crystals are primarily used in making jewelry. Whenever I start thinking about how the septium we mine will be used, it really makes me proud. All the septium we mine here is used in a variety of different industries. The smaller sepith fragments are used in manufacturing quartz, and larger crystals are primarily used in making jewelry. Let's see. What's your deal? Take your stairs and shove off. Noma takes all the orders. I just carry them to you. That's everything. If you got what you need, would you mind leaving me alone? Why are you so mad? Trying to play nice with drug miners every damn night is exhausting. Can't you just leave me alone? What am I doing? Why are you being such a... Hey, how are you? Can you fucking fuck off? The weird thing in Trail's relation is that Sunday school doesn't actually take place on just Sunday. You recall all the different districts across most send their kids. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, damn. This store is like a ghost town during the day. Okay, since I've got a bit of free time on my hands, listen closely. Luca, our waitress here, is one of the most unsociable people I've ever met, but whenever she generally smiles, it's one of the most adorable things I've ever seen. If I was a guy, it'd be love at first sight. What? Might I speak to your manager? Look at me be unsociable, but don't let that fool you. Her smile is absolutely heartwarming. It's a shame that she doesn't smile more often. It'd do her good, that's for sure. I need to speak to the manager. Man, you're being really rude to me. According to my lady, you're still here? According to my lady, all of our travel funds were pilfered from the mansion's private safe. My lady assures me that we have enough funds to last us a year, but just how much does she actually take? She grabbed enough Mira to survive a whole year and buy 2 train tickets here and back each? Oh dear. The mansion must be in an absolute uproar by now. The batch of 15 crystals I have my sights set on here is is a genuine article. Given the low yield on crystals lately, it takes luck to even have the opportunity to purchase them. Much to my dismay, I was unsuccessful in negotiating for the septium. No matter, I still have plenty of mirror to stay here comfortably, so I tend to stick around for a while. I still have plenty of mirror to stay here, not to mention that Tina is here to keep me company and things tidy. Oh, I fully intend to stay in this town until the stubborn mayor agrees to sell me those septium crystals. Go here. Go here. I like that song. It's one of my favorite. I think that's part of my favorite town theme or village theme. Sounds very chill. It's speaking to me. Anyways, I kind of fell down pretty hard while I was running around town yesterday. I got back home all scraped up from head to toe, and my mom was furious. I guess I should pay more attention to my surroundings next time. I got my foot caught up in the grating yesterday and fell down really hard. That hurt so freaking bad. I need to be more careful from now on, I guess. Little brat. It's soothing. Yes, it is. Nowadays, you rarely see young men willingly join the mining crew. On the contrary, most youngsters in Maine claim that they're going to live sophisticated lives as merchants. While that makes me a tad bit blue, I guess it's just a sign of the times. Most men nowadays are trading in the pickaxe for the ledger. While that makes me a tad bit blue, I guess it's just a sign of the times. A miner's salary is nothing special. It's fine if you're living here, but if you went to the city, to the Caesar Timber District, you'd be broke in no time. Jeez, any of this really worth it? Is it really? I work and work and work, and life doesn't seem to get any easier. Well, it's like all of it on my shift a lot. So that might be why. I never knew that. I'll wake up every morning so I can start making my husband's lunch. I'm sure he gets pretty hungry with how demanding his job can get, so I always make sure to fill his lunchbox as much as I can. Nothing makes me happier than when he comes home and doesn't have a single leftover. My morning routine consists of waking up and cramming together a lunchbox that Max will love. Nothing makes me happier than when he comes home and doesn't have a single leftover. Wonder what game it is. There's been a merchant doing business in town as of late. Felicia, was it? Bye, Felicia. I appreciate her aggressive nature and mindset, but I still think she has quite ways to go if she wants to make it as a merchant. It appears she's set her sights on our septium crystals. What to do? Felicia seems determined to stay in Mainz as long as it takes. She may look young, but it's clear that she has plenty of mirror. I expect no less from a self-proclaimed merchant. It has that soothing feeling to it. Oh yeah. Sorry, you just told me that it reminds you of that game. I'm trying to listen to what you said, Duncan. That it's a Whereabouts. It's a remake of a rework of Whereabouts. I don't hear it. No. I can't tell. Due to May's location, we haven't had the luxury of having many ingredients on hand. It's always very tiring to have to take the Orbital bus every time we need to go shopping. But it looks like that might not be a problem soon. A trader from Crossbell City named Harold Hayworth occasionally visits to sell his produce. Having access to crops like that has been a lifesaver, not to mention that it's all from America Village. Mr. Hayward seems to have a strong grasp on how supply-demand works in Crossbell. He's a reliable man and an admirable trader. Crossbell's so small. Hey! Oh my god, Estelle and Joshua, if only you guys knew. If only they knew. Hold on, let me talk to the people in the mine first. Let me talk to this person here. Yesterday, Alec came home with scratches all over him. What am I going to do with that boy? They weren't anything major, but if he keeps on goofing around without paying attention to his surroundings, he'll go head first off a cliff someday. Boys will be boys. I only wish they would think about how much I have to worry about them. The only reason he's covered in scratches is because he doesn't pay attention to where he's going. I only wish Hoffman and Alec would consider how much they make me worry. Yeah, they're here. It says in the Bracer Guild that they're here. In what, like their location where they were supposed to be at. Where they're supposed to, it shows the, in the Bracer Guild post what to do. It shows where they're stationed at right now. Apparently, Gans plans on having fun in the city, gambling the night away. That guy hits the slots once, and then he hooked on the casino for life. Come on, Gans. Ow. That shit hurts. That shit hurt now. I mean, I don't care if he's having fun or not. I just want to know when he'll pay me back that mirror I loaned him. Okay. Guy's got himself hooked on the casino and almost never makes a profit. I thought that guy would ever manage to pay back that mirror I loaned him. Hell no. During next month's anniversary festival, all of us miners are going to get a well-deserved break. Thank you. That's going to buy my chance to take back my mirror and win big at the casino. It can come soon enough. During next month's anniversary festival, all of us miners are going to take away. So we got a few days off. I'm going to party all night over at the city's casino. Hell yeah! Things have really come a long way, even for us old-fashioned miners. Believe it or not, we didn't even have orbital lamps when the previous mine chief was in charge. Every day was just as perilous as the last. I'm sure glad those days are gone. Nowadays, miners can work less about getting hurt and focus even more on their job. And the crazy thing is, Overtake is just beginning. It's just beginning. Heck, I don't know how much longer the world is going to need miners like us. I wouldn't be able to survive without my wife's home-cooked lunches. Alright, back to work. Alright. Time to go back and talk to everybody in there. But anyways, if only Estelle and Joshua knew of who that asshole is. Let's talk to everybody in there that's not important. Despite being a city boy, that Harold is an upstanding guy. Some say being too modest can sometimes end up biting you in the ass. If he really wants to make it big, he's got to be a bit more confident in himself. Harold's modesty may end up being his biggest flaw as a merchant. Sometimes I wonder if he's even trying to make the biggest profit he could. If only. Yep. You know, Mr. Hayworth always looks so sad when he looks at me. Why? Oh, he looks so sad when he looks at you? Jeez, why? He's not like girls or something? Seems like they are trying to become racers. They are racers. You know, Mr. Hayworth always looks so sad when he looks at me. Did I do something to him? You know, Mr. Hayworth always looks so sad when he looks at me. Did I do something to him? Hayworth, what's wrong with you? So you've run your trading company for 7 years now, Mr. Hayworth? I wouldn't go so far to call my business a trading company just yet. My belief is that I should try to conduct business while putting a smile on all of my customers and associates' faces. Jeez, I wish you could put everybody's. I wish you could do every. I wish you could put a smile to everybody's faces. My belief is that I should try to conduct business while putting a smile on all of my customers and associates' faces. I'm afraid I don't quite meet the expectations you'd have for a Crossbell trader. Don't say that. I think you're doing a good work in Crossbell, Mr. Hayworth. Estelle, what's wrong? Are Estelle and Joshua and Mr. Hayworth discussing something important? That's what it looks like to me. Possibly. We should interrupt them. We should interrupt. Why is Estelle giving that look? I want to know. Excuse me. You said your name was Estelle, right? You've been sort of quiet. Have I met you anywhere before? Ooh! 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 You know what? Estelle knows him! Because Ren used puppets to look like her. Oh! Remember those parents that were with Ren at the beginning? I mean, around the beginning of No, in that one area between the it's that waterfall area. Between Lunar, what's that place called again? Where the harbor place? Lunara, I think. Lunara, and I think I said it right. I don't know for sure. And Zeit. Is it Zeit? No. Is it Zeit? Well, Ruan. Yeah, I said Ruan. Ruan and Zeit. Right? They being too hard on him. Why? Screw him. I need to know what the fuck happened. I want to know the truth. If I find out he got rid of her, screw him. For their best interest and shit, screw him. Anyways, you've been sort of quiet. Have I met you anywhere before? I think Estelle recognizes him because the puppet that Ren made. Oh! Ooh! Ren made puppets that look like her parents. And then she dropped them down after finding out that she's an enforcer. Because they're like, Ren, where are your parents? Like, oh, my parents? You mean these? Well, we'll see about that. You've been sort of quiet. Have I met you anywhere before? No, of course not. I just think you resemble someone I've met before, that's all. Unless he's gonna feel bad for him. Oh, we'll see. He looks exactly like the one that was with her. He's the real one, right? There's still news! Oh my god! She just keep me quiet about it. Just bring it up. What did you do to Ren? He's the real one, right? You know, if you've never played Laburo, if you never played Sky, and then you went right to this, you don't know what the fuck she's talking about. He's the real one, right? Estelle, I know how you feel, but you can't be acting this suspicious. I know that. It's just hard. Huh? They know what's up. Oh my god, they know what's up. I like how we can't talk to them. Oh my god, I want to be in their store right now. Ren. You know, I'm gonna go fight Ren. Let's go fight Ren right now. I'm gonna go find Ren. Screw it. I wanna go find Ren. Let's go find Ren. Let me go to yeah, bus stop real quick. They say they saw Ren by that place, so I wanna see her go up there. Screw y'all. I'm gonna go find Ren. Wait, did I go the right way? No, I didn't go the right way. Wait, I did. Wait. What's over there? I'm an idiot. I'm going the wrong way. You little bitch! Missed. Why? Go. Go. You're poisoned and you're gonna die. Boom, boom. Oh, we impede. Sweet. Go. Go. Alright. Oh, they're running away from us. Ren? 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 Oh, screw you guys. Leave me alone. Bang. Boom. They're flying little alligators. Would you be scared if there were flying alligators? I would be scared. If there were ever flying giant things like alligators and stuff like that, that would be horrifying. If flying lions, that would be horrifying. Watch out, guys! Get it! Do not be outside when these things are flying around. They will eat you. That's scary. That is scary. I don't know if there's any creature right now, in this time, at this present time, that will eat you. Like nothing. We got vultures, the ones that like eat you after you're dead. But like I'm talking about like something just eats you when you're alive. Gate is from his shut. Where is she? Rosenberg Studio. Keep out. Ren, where are you? Yup. Oh, screw these things.
もらったぜ。
私の番です。えい。
俺の番だ。えい。いや。
さて。
Go.
おっしゃ。ぜ。
Dead.
行くぞ。
Blind.
えいっと。行くぜ。
No, I want to see her. Screw it, I want to see her.
ここです。
I want to see my lovely red. Oh, it's these things.
行
Alright.
くぜ。
Go. Miss. Ooh.
俺の番だ。せい。いや。
任せて。そこ。
Why is it only hurting? Why is it only hurting her?
なんとかなったわね。
They're running away. You leave me alone, you little
敵
shit.
接近。狙い撃つわ。
任せてくれ。せい。いや。
私の番ね。
俺の番だ。
Go.
私の番でそこです。
任せてくれ。
Bam, bam.
俺の番だな。あ。
えい。そこ。
Bang. Bye bye. And then, and you, bye
そ
bye.
こです。
No, not bye bye yet. Not bye bye.
いや。いや。まだまだいける。
Okay, there it is. Now go back to Crossbell City. And guys, that's it. We're done talking to everybody. Now we just move on with the quest. Oh wait, we're gonna take care of this quest that we have to do with We're gonna take the side quest. We need one. We need 2 more side quests. If I remember. So where am I going? I'm gonna go to the. Where am I going? Well, whatever. I'm going this way. Oh, actually, it's fine. It was like a little shortcut. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to turn the quest. Wait, that was him. You're not the guy. Man, it's so hot in here. Let me see. Oh, back already? Did you get the lupinous grass like I asked? Yes, sir. Am I checking if it's the right thing? Hand it over lupinous grass. Yes, this looks authentic. Now, well... I'm sure the Archbishop told you some stories about me, didn't he? No, nothing in particular. Apparently, he didn't even open the letter you sent, Professor. Big surprise there. Considering how long it took him to respond, I thought that might have been the case. So, the whole thing about him agreeing to the deal was a big fat lie. Well, it wasn't easy getting the stuff, since we came with no appointment. Actually, I'm sorry about that. It's hard to talk about these sort of things. Due to our strained relationship, I turned to the special support section to go in my stead. That's the truth. One of the priests there filled us in. Despite his stubbornness, I'm almost positive that Archbishop Eralda approves of the path you chose, Professor Ragged. Is that so? You know, I've always respected him. That much has never changed. Someday, when medical care has progressed and become more accessible. I'll meet with him to apologize and thank him for all he's done. I think he would appreciate that, sir. I think he would appreciate that quite a lot. Anyway, you've been a great help to State Ursula. If I need another courier or something, in the future, I'll be counting on you. Anytime, Professor. Quest, rare herb retrieval completed. One more quest. I'm in your debt, everyone. Now, I have a lecture coming up, so I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. If I need anything else, I'll give the SSS a call. They got one more quest. Alright, there. No, not that one. You know what? The days I spent studying under the guidance of the 17th Church is irreplaceable. One day, I'll go to Archbishop Eralda and thank him for all he's done for me. Eralda's a dick. He is a dick. That you're done? Here you are, got what you needed. Now get the fuck out. Get out of my church! May Eidos curses you all. Thank you, Father. Oh, I gotta get the kitty. And nothing? You want anything? Okay. Guess not. Alright, what's the quest again? Check quest. East Crossbell Highway Monster Extermination. A dangerous monster, Savage Horn, has been sighted on East Crossbell Highway. We ask that the Special Support Section deal with this threat swiftly. Okay. Have I fed him in this chapter? I don't remember. Oh, it should be somewhere here. Look around for his monster. Pick the space F10. Kobe only eats once a month. Yeah, you did feed him. Oh, okay. So sad. He only eats once a month. That's horrible. Poor kitty. Oh, you're fucked, dude. Bye. Alright. Nothing. Nothing. Little bitch! One. Died. It was just a scratch. Yep. Oh, okay.
せろ。あ新手か。
Oh, what?
上等だぜ。
What? They're running away.
私の番です。
Go.
ここです。
よし。
Bam, bam,
さて、
bang.
行くぜ。ぜい。
私の番です。
Boom.
俺の
The
番
other
だ。
way.
えいはっ。よし。上出来だ。
Okay. That's just sad. There's fish bar here. Yo,
ここなら釣れそうだな。
show him on duty. But what the chief doesn't know won't hurt him, right? Which route will you use? Go.
それ。
And then biting. Earthworm.
それ。
Suck it. Got it.
ま、こんなもんかな。
Leonard's bass was caught for the reg. Go.
それ。 まずまずかな。
Alright.
それ。
Nothing. Alright. Where's the damn monster at? Nope. Celine got plenty of milk to go steal. Oh yeah, of course. I know the kid will get a lot of food here and there. Hmm. Where the heck is this monster? Violent EP charge. Sorry, no returns, exchanges, or chest credit.
かかってきやがれ。俺の番だ。
Go.
やっと。任せろ。ぜい。
Bam.
ええ、そこ。行きます。
Hmm.
そこです。
No good.
俺の番だ。えいっと。任せろ。ふん。
ええ、そこ。
Bang.
行きます。そこです。
Only her. Oh, he dead.
まだまだいける。
No, 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 no.
敵接近。
Oh, whoa. New enemies.
よし。えいはっ。
任せて。
行くぜ。
Oh no, they're new enemies too.
私の番です。
Go.
分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
Purple Charlotte. Items luscious orange. ripe apple. Information: a violent plant monster opens up its petals and releases a nauseating stench. Croc rock. Oh,
よし
bye bye.
私の番です。
Go.
分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
Horned frog. Items: mint drop. Earthworm. Information: large frog whose horns vibrate to create a hypnotic song.
おっしゃー
So,
任せて。そこ。
oh no.
はい。えい。さて、そこ。
俺の番だな
Go.
つい
You won.
まあこんなもんかね
Looks like Eric got those chest checks ready for you. Found in Heaven's Eye. November. What? Is it after me?
やっと
Screw you.
よーし一気に行くぞはいそう行くぞ
Oh shit, they might be stronger. Go.
みんな一気に行くぞ
任せて。そこ。
Bang.
おっしゃーふん
私の番です。えい。
よし
And boom, boom.
俺の番だなふん
These Crossbell Highway monster is southeast from the
行きます。
intersection area, so I think you're on the right track. Oh, okay.
えい。
任せてくれえいっと
私の番ね。
任せろつい
さてと。
Go.
俺の番だなやっ
Bam, bam.
おっしゃーあ
えい。さあ、先を急ぎなさい。
Alright.
せいは
Found Zero Bomb. Hi, I'm just McClure. You may remember me from Falcom games such as... What? Oh, there it is. Found it. The ugly little fella. Let's save. Thanks. The large monster is prowling around. Exterminate. Well then.
強そうね。みんな気をつけて。
行くぞみんな一気に行くぞ
私の番ね。 私の番です。
Yo.
分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
Savage Horn. Items: Intimidation. Information: a savage water buffalo monster. Once it begins its charge, it's nearly unstoppable. Go. Uh-oh.
行きます。
You dicks. Go.
指名が発動。サイト。来て。えい。
Lay assholes. Go.
はい
Go.
指名増幅サイト来て
Oh. Didn't know that. Go.
はい指名
Go.
増幅サイト来て
Boom. Go Zeke.
俺の番だなみんな一気に行くぞ
Go.
みんな頑張って
ありがとう行くぞえいはっ
Boom.
私の番です指名増幅サイト
There's Doggo.
俺の番だな
Go. Lay.
よし
And boom boom.
さてそこ
Bye bye. One more.
行きますえい
任せろ
Hmm.
よしえいはっ 行くぜ
Go. Lay.
さてと
行くぞやっと
私の番さてとそこです
行くぜ
Hmm.
よしやっ
Boom.
さて
Bye bye. We won.
なんとかなったわね
Simulated monster on East Crossbell Highway. It's over here. That fucking slow. Oh my god. No 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 no. Go. Oh, you're fucked.
行くぞ
Go.
一気に行くぞ
Team rush.
今だわ
Go.
みんな行くわよ
了解
はい
アイサー
えいさあ先を急ぎなさ
It's a good song. Let's see. Come on. Gotcha. Oh. You know, I don't think we need Team Rush.
行くぞ
Go.
せいはっ
I mean, I don't think we need power up. I mean, straight up. Go.
行くわよ
アイサー
Kick his thing's ass.
了解
Bam, 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 bam.
さあ先を急ぎなさ
All right. Gotcha.
よーし
Oh.
はいそうチャンスだ
Go.
よーし畳みかけるぞおう
They're amazing. I heard all of them, but they're not, so far they're not really good.
よしもう大丈夫だ
No more treasure up there. Go.
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞ了解俺の番だ
You're in trouble.
えいっと
Oh, I feel bad. Yeah, he's dead. Go.
ここだよっしゃ一気にボコるぞあ
Boom, boom.
あよっしゃいい感じだぜ
Alright. Obtain Earth 7 times 40, Water 7 times 40, Fire 7 times 40, Wind 7 times 40, Time 7 times 40, Space 7 times 40, Mirage 7 times 40. Save. Monster appeared. Okay.
行くぞみんな俺の番だな
The ladies fuckers. Go.
くらいな行くぞみんな
Go.
一気に行くぞ任せて
Boom. Miss.
そこだ
行きますそこです
Oh, you already Z. Oh.
よし
Go.
えいっとお
私の番ね
Bang.
行くぜ
Go.
くらいな
Oh, I think that already.
私の番です
任せてくれやっは
Boom. Oh man, look at the one behind us.
任せて
Bang.
行きますあ
おっしゃ
Go.
くらいな任せてくれやっ
Bang.
は
Bang.
さてそこ
Bang.
行きますあさて
Shoot.
よかった
Alright. Found range. My buddy's from Liberal, and he got his message written by a professional. Yeah, well, my cousin's Erebonian, and he didn't even get a message. What? Both churches talking to each other. Look, my buddy's from Liberal, and he got his message written by a professional. And then, yeah, well, my cousin's Erebonian, and he didn't even get a message. These two traders are talking to each other. That's a weird one. You never see that every day. It's always unrelated to whatever they're talking about. It's always unrelated to each other. But guess when they are related. Go.
みんな一気に行くぞ。
ええ
There you go.
俺の番だな。
Bam.
行きます。
任せてくれ。えいっと。
はい。
Hmm.
そこです。
Boom.
さて
Alright, and then it gets to him again.
おっしゃ
Yep.
ー。ふん。
Which is Eric though.
任せてくれ。えいってや。
It's Eric and his cousin.
私の番です。そこです。さて
行く
Go.
ぜ。よし。せいは。
私の番だ。
Bang.
なんとかなったわね。
Oh yeah, it was Chester.
Yeah.
Right away.
かかってきなさい。
Whatever.
任せて。
任せろ。ぜい。よし。
Oh, why do that?
そこだ。
さてと。そこです。
Oh no. Oh.
よし。えいっは。任せろ。
Boom.
さて
Boom.
お。行くぞ。えいってや。
These pets suck. Alright.
私の番です。さてと。
Poor Tito.
そこです。
Don't hurt her.
俺の番だな。ぜい。
さて
Bang. We won.
さあ先を急ぎなさい。
せいと。
Alright.
みんなチャンスよ。
はい
そうです。
任せてくれ。
Encourage.
みんな一気に行くぞ。
私の番ね。
Love is now.
行くぜ。ぜい。
Bang. Now,
チャンスです。皆さんお願いし
Team
ます。
Rush.
はいさ。ああ。
えい。えい。
One more left.
俺の番だな。えいっ
Go.
と。
We won.
よし。上出来だ。
Let's check what this treasure is.
せいは。
You sense powerful monsters in the chest. Monster level 30. Open chest? No. I'm already here. Alright. I guess that's it. For, inspiration, I guess. So, we're gonna go to, Hello City. And join those quests. I think we should have all of them though. That should be it. Alright. Report quest.
こちらクロスベル警察です。
Hello everyone, you're with CPD. This is Fran speaking.
それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。
Well then, allow me to go over your reports.
さすが皆さんです。
Alright, completed.
お疲れ様でした。おめでとうございます。ランクアップしました。
You have been promoted. You were presented with the strike course.
お疲れ様でした。
Alright.
お疲れ様でした。さすが皆さんです。おめでとうございます。
You've been promoted.
ランクアップしました。
You're presented with a Justice Coin accessory.
特典の品もすぐにそちらにお届けしますね。
I'll make sure your bonuses get transferred to you immediately.
お疲れ様でした。またよろしくお願いします。
Thank you, and please keep up the good work. It's all done. Now let's go to the IBC. Oh, there's a course right. No, I'm stupid. No. Chances to critically strike plus 10. Probably hit 2. Yeah, strike. Yeah. Hit. Yeah, I'll go this way. Oh, here we are. The IBC. IBC building, eh? Things never fails to impress me. Yeah, it's enormous. I guess it's at least 10 stories high. I believe it's about 16 stories. I've also heard companies unaffiliated. I've also heard companies unaffiliated with the IBC rent office space between the 5th and 10th floors. 10th floors. We've been here before. Oh, really? That's news to me. Indeed, they are a significant source of Crossbell's tax revenue. So, what's the plan? We did show up without appointment after all. Why don't we try speaking with the receptionist? She may be able to help us. Oh, Ellie? That guy. Ernest. Fancy meeting you here. I see you're with your colleagues. So I can only assume you're here for work. Yes, we are. There's something we'd like to look into. Are you here to see Uncle Dater, Ernest? Oh yes. I I went for I went for a consultation regarding how to manage the office's operational funds. Consultation. I'm stupid. As you know, work will become much busier work will become much busier next month. So I'm trying to get a load. Load. What the fuck's wrong with me? So I'm trying to get a head start. I see. That makes sense. Oh, by the way, Ellie, have you given my offer some thought? She's working here. What makes you think she is? What made you think she didn't? Yes, I have. I apologize, but I'm not ready to resign from the force just yet. I still haven't truly accomplished my goal. And as long as that continues to be the case, I'm only half the woman I could be. As a matter of fact, I'm positive I only be a burden to grandfather with the way I am now. Could you answer this at least? Is the road you've taken the only way for you to achieve your goal? What if it's an illusion? All your efforts would go to waste. Dude, it's not gonna go to waste. Why? Lloyd's there. I don't deny the possibility. However, the knowledge I've gained these last 2 months has broadened my horizons more than I could have ever hoped. I feel myself growing as a person with each new obstacle we overcome. Had I followed your advice and immediately became one of Grandfather's secretaries, I would have missed out on all of these valuable experiences. I'll have to apologize to you once more. I'm going to continue to work with the SSS as hard as I can until I reach my full potential. Well, at least you're not as uncertain as you were before. Is that so? Very well then. I won't press you any further. How unfortunate. Just when I thought I'd gained a giveaway, you've defied my expectations, Ellie. Ernest, I have one small request of you though. I would like you to attend the Anniversary Festival's open ceremony next month. As much as I'd love for your mother to come, we know that won't be happening. Your grandfather may become lonely if none of his family members attend. Understood. I'll make sure to be there. Well, Ernest, thank you for everything you've done. Well, I was your teacher at one point, remember? This is trivial. This is trivial compared to that. Oh, would you look at the time? I didn't mean to take you all away from your duties. If you excuse me, everyone. Also, I'll be leaving Ellie in your care. Right. I get the impression you're on his mind a lot. Ellie. Also, what was that about Ernest being your teacher? Oh, that? He was my tutor when I was a child. Sadly, we haven't talked much since I returned from my studies abroad. I assume he wishes to become a member of the Dai, yes? Correct. I think he plans to announce his candidacy for next year's Dai election. It'll be difficult for him to win, though. I don't think he plans on joining either of the Imperial or the Republican factions. So he's an aspiring politician, eh? But I gotta say, he's pretty built for a secretary. He practiced some kind of martial arts. He's an experienced fencer, if I can recall correctly. I actually heard that he also serves as grandfather's bodyguard because of his skills. Oh, I see. That'll explain why he's in shape. Well, well, well. Who do we have here? Uh-oh. It's Grace. Gracing us with her presence. We meet again, my friends. Oh, you're here too, Grace? What you guys up to? Police business? Do I detect hints of another sensational investigation blossoming? No, not at all. It's just your imagination. We're just here to ask a few questions, that's all. Well, if you say so. I'm actually pretty busy myself, so I'll leave you guys alone for now. I'll catch up with my besties later. Bye, Grace. That Fox's lady always strutting at her own pace. I have to say, she can be suffocating some at times. Do you think she's as busy as she claims to be? I would assume so. She has a lot of ground to cover with the anniversary festival on the horizon. It'd be nice if she refrained from writing another article on us. Well, whatever. I think we've wasted enough time here already. Let's see if we can get ourselves an appointment with the CCO. Nia, really? Okay. Good morning. This is some nice weather we're having, isn't it? The IBC is far from the bustle of the streets, so it has a nice and quiet atmosphere during the morning. The hair. My motivation has returned today. Do you have business here? Step right aside. The receptionist is just ahead in the lobby. IBC entrance. Oh, do you all have business attend to here? You are quite admirable for your age. That being said, have you considered honing your financial intuition? What? The most important part of investigating is to cultivate your sense at your age, at a young age. I believe that investing a financial analysis should be adopted into the Sunday school curriculum. The upper floors are off limits, except to authorized personnel. If you have any business up there, then please request access from the receptionist. Nothing unusual to report today. The IBC's main offices haven't had any issues ever since opening. Nothing unusual to report today. Well, that's because IBC's main headquarters has the perfect security system in place. Lev is supposedly used to hold a secretarial role. It shows too. I admire her beautifully written signatures. It shows too. I admire her beautifully written signatures. Never mind. Hello, and welcome to the International Bank of Crossbell. It's good to see you again, Miss McDowell. I see you brought your SSS companies too. Thank you for helping us test our new service. It couldn't have reached its current popularity without your efforts. Really? That's good to hear. I'm glad we were able to assist you. Likewise. We'll be sure to rely on your help again when the time comes. Anyway, how may I help you today? Well, actually, there's something I'd like to ask you, Lanfei. Is Mr. Cross in today? Oh? You're not here to see Miss Croix? Indeed. I must apologize for our lack of an appointment, however. But even so, I still like to meet with him. Or is he absent? Actually, he's in his office right now. Will your companions be joining you for the meeting? They will be. We'd like to ask him a few questions regarding a certain incident. Oh, really? Understood. Please wait while I notify him of your arrival. Leave it up to my L to crash the CEO's party like it's nothing. Seriously, it's like she's from a totally different world. Yes, okay. Understood. I'll send them in. Mr. Croix will meet with you now, Miss McDowell. I'll issue a key card for the elevator. His office is on the top floor. Excellent. Thank you, Linfei. Receive IBC ID card. Shall we board the elevator then? Sounds like a plan. I have to say, you really pulled through back there, Ellie. Well, let's head up. Let's head on up and have a nice little chat with Mr. CEO himself. Mr. Croix is ready to meet with you, so please take the elevator to the top floor. The elevator can be found on the right side of this floor. Alright. The CEO's office is on the top floor, right? What's the purpose of this card we were given though? That's just an identification card. Because of all the different business that operate out of this building, the IBC issues cards to access the appropriate floor. So it's basically a beefed up security system then. I kind of feel like they're using the latest gadgets just because they can. Well, IBC once led the Crossbell City portion of the Orwell Network project. The scope of the project grew to its current size once the Crossbellian government joined. I have heard speculations that the IBC provides approximately 60% of the funding. I've heard the same as well. believe the government provides 30%, while the Epstein Foundation provides the final 10%. Incredible. I didn't know they were shouldering more than half the cost. So you're telling me Crossbell's most generous man waiting for us up top, eh? Yes. Now give me the card, please. I'll take us to where we need to go. Ellie inserted the ID card into the slot. I guess so. Wow. Huh. A tall ass building. This view's amazing. Phew. Bet this place cost him a mountain of Mira. I have visited the Epstein Foundation's office in this building, but it hardly compares. The view from this floor is exceptional. I absolutely agree. The CEO's office is at the end of the hallway. I think it'd be rude of us to keep him waiting after he agreed to meet on such a short notice. Good call. Door's locked. This is Belle's room, isn't it? What's wrong, Ellie? Oh, it's nothing. Uncle's office is just down this hallway, Lloyd. We should go. Yeah, let's. Door's locked. Alright. Uncle Dater? It's Ellie. Oh, come in, come in. Thank you, sir. Who the hell is that? Okay. Ellie, it's been far too long. Far too long, I say. Close to half a year, if I remember correctly. That sounds about right. But more importantly, I'm glad to see you're doing well, Uncle Dieter. My apologies for not having scheduled a proper appointment with you. Oh, Ellie, don't talk as though we're strangers. Please relax. You're my little girl's best friend, and the daughter of my own good friend as well. Surely you haven't forgotten. You are nothing short of family at this point. Thank you, Uncle. Truly. Think nothing of it. Now, I heard that from my dear beloved daughter that you've joined the CPD. Would these be your fellow officers then? They are indeed. We're all part of the special support section. Nice to meet you, sir. My name is Lloyd Bannings. And I'm Randy Orlando. Teal Plateau. Hi, how do you do? It's nice to finally meet the three of you. I've read all about you in the Crossbell Times. I'm Dieter Croix, CEO of the International Bank of Crossbell. Lloyd, Randy, and Teal, you said. We're all friends here, so I would appreciate it if you were at ease around me. Wow. Okay. Were his teeth gleaming just now? This old dude's a breath of fresh air, eh? Anyway, shall we get down to business? I believe you're here to ask me a few questions. May I ask what they concern? Right. The thing is, we're trying to uncover the truth behind our current investigation. And as of now, I think I understand your predicament. This Yin fellow sent an orb mail from the IBC to your office, did he? Correct. We suspect it was sent from the IBC's main terminal. There's a strong possibility Yin took control of the terminal in order to do just that. I see. To be perfectly honest, I have the utmost confidence in our building's security. Even more so when it comes to the floor the main terminal is on. There's only a few authorized individuals can access it. Only a few authorized individuals can access it as is. Furthermore, you must have the proper authentication to operate the terminal. I know this may be rude of me to ask, but have any employees with the proper clearance been acting suspiciously recently? Perhaps a recent hire, or somebody who's been acting out of the ordinary? Not that I can think of, to be frank. There isn't a single employee I don't trust. But that brings me to another thought, Lloyd. Have you not explored any other avenues? Other? Like what? Let's see. For example, what if I was pretending to be this Yin character, and I sent you the message? What? You're joking, right? You must be. That can't be true. Calm down, everyone. It was purely hypothetical, of course. Could you imagine the headlines if I had revealed that I was, in fact, a legendary assassin? This goes without saying. Reality is hardly ever that outlandish. Right, of course. Uncle, I would appreciate if you didn't scare us like that, even hypothetically. Quite the practical joker, is he not? I apologize, that was crude of me. However, I would give things a second glance. If one of my employees was truly responsible for sending you the orb mail, would I not essentially be implicated in that crime? I suppose so. That is certainly one way to look at it. So, you're telling us not to consider any IBC workers on the suspect as a suspect. Hey, Tio. That transmission between the IBC and SSS terminals. Would it be possible to match the location it was sent from? An interesting question. It is possible that the IBC main terminal was hacked from an external source. Hacked? The hell does that mean? What? I don't fully understand it myself, but I believe it's a technique used for the unauthorized operation of a terminal, primarily by breaching one's security system. That would be the core of it, yes. Any terminal connected to the orbital network can, theoretically, be accessed by another terminal. You will need you will need to be unbelievably talented and familiar with the technology, of course. People capable of accessing terminals, though, such means are known as hackers. The orbital network is still in its testing phase, so there are limits. So there are a limited number of places that have access to terminals. But despite these limitations, we have already begun to encounter security issues. Interesting. So, you're telling me not only is this Yin guy some crazy assassin, but he's also an orbital whiz? I don't think we should jump to conclusions. Though we should consider the possibility that the orb mail was sent from elsewhere. Well, I sure hope the situation is resolved without having to doubt my loyal employees. More importantly, it was a serious problem if the main terminal has been hacked. Ah, I have an idea. Would you like to enter the terminal room and investigate it for yourselves? Seriously? Are you sure that's okay? Of course. You may be able to find evidence of hacking if you examine the terminal itself. I'll have the staff down there assist you, in case you have any questions. That will be incredibly helpful, sir. Thank you, Uncle. We really appreciate it. My pleasure. This is an issue that I, too, should find an answer to, no? I must say, Ellie, I get the impression you've been living quite the fulfilling life these days. Or am I mistaken? Oh? I don't... Now, I had my reservation when I first heard that you decided to join the CPD. However, I now understand just how valuable your experiences have been for you. Please, allow me to aid you in any way I can. Uncle Dieter, it's reassuring to hear that from you. It's reassuring to hear that from you. I'm glad. Oh, one more thing. I see great potential in the four of you, now that we've spoken face to face. Really? Why's that? Oh, I'm sure you have realized this already. But Crossbell is plagued with a rather unique set of problems. Like what? I'm sure Ellie is painfully aware of this as well. I believe that the most significant problem we face as a society is that justice has lost all substance. It has become a shadow of its own formal self. What do you mean, sir? How is that possible? Could you elaborate, please? The idea that the very concept of justice has become nothing more than an empty vessel, lip service, if you will. Every individual has their own perspective, of course. That may be why some people that may be why some feel the need to loudly proclaim that its dead justice has and never will exist in the state. However, no matter what people say, humans have ever been in pursuit of justice. That is what drives us forward. Give us the will to move on. Justice. Is that really so important? Oh yes. Justice is the foundation of a trustworthy society. If criminals were not bound by that justice we call law, masses would simply isolate themselves in the safety of their own homes, never to venture out into what they see as a dangerous world. Do you not agree? If that were the case, any hope of functioning society would be and if that were the case, any hope of a functioning society would disappear. Don't view me as a pessimist, though. While justice has, in fact, become something a blurred ideal in Crossbell, true justice may yet be within our grasp. How so? I'm not sure I follow you entirely. Politics, political corruption, the criminal underworld. Even if the police cannot tame them, the economic prosperity we currently experience allows our citizenry to live their lives in relative comfort. Petty crime is at an all-time low because of it, but an unseen evil still spreads across our land. However, despite the dire situation, people seek justice. From the very core of their being, they desire it once more. Because no matter what shape or form justice takes, people will always pursue the security that is a trustworthy society. And that is precisely why Crossbell bracers experience the popularity they do. That would make sense. Put the safety of civilians above all else. They certainly do seem to be allies of justice. Ain't that the truth? Kinda had a gut feeling Crossbell worshipped the guild way more than any other country does. I wholeheartedly agree. It's clear to see. Though as I'm certain you're aware, the extent to which bracers can exercise justice is severely limited. That has been and continues to be their fatal flaw. It's simply impossible for them to resolve the injustice of the city. And that is why I expect great things from you. You may be the cure of the plague Crossbell struggles against. Yep. What? What? So, are you telling us to start taking down all the bad guys? That's a large order, Dieter. Trust me, I have no intention of having you tackle such a childish, naive mission. You all, in your own ways, seem to be desperately pursuing justice. And if it's important that you show it in ways your average Crossbellan can comprehend. That way, they can see that justice is not out of reach. I see. Justice still lives on in Crossbell. You want us to give people a reason to believe that. Sharp. You certainly are your father's daughter, Ellie. And for that reason, every article that the Crossbell Times publishes on the special support section is vital to your success. Please notice and remember. You may still be young and an experienced officer who will make mistakes from time to time, but I still believe everyone will notice your earnest pursuit of justice. There will be a fair amount of naysayers. However, I don't believe that the majority of our citizenry has a negative perception of you. In fact, I think they've begun to place their hopes in you, even even if they may not show it quite yet. Look at me, delivering a passionate speech in the heart of the moment. Let's return to the issue at hand, shall we? I believe I was about to give you permission to go and inspect the terminal rooms, yes? Yes, sir. That's right. As long as you're still willing, of course. Where should we go to gain access? Let me see. I will gladly escort you, but unfortunately, I have many matters to attend to once our discussion has concluded. Oh, our apologies. We didn't mean to overstay our welcome. Pay no mind, Ellie. I enjoyed our brief chat. Shall I have one of my employees take you? That won't be necessary. That won't be necessary. Who the fuck is that? Who is she? Belle. Ah, so you returned. Yes, father. I just arrived moments ago. She's cute. It's been too long. It's been too long, Ellie. Oh, shoot. Cut it out, Belle. How long has it been? 2 months? 3? Oh, Dieter. Oh, my bad. Have you gotten dinner, Ellie? Have you been eating right? We could always fix that, no problem. The hair. I also see that your arms and legs have shaped up nicely too. Very impressive. It's only natural that I built some muscle, given our daily routines. I may have actually gained a few pounds, believe it or not. Oh, is that right? Now that you mention it, I can feel that your muscles have become a bit more flexible. I must say, the sensation is absolutely marvelous. It really is something to behold. Please stop. She's bold, isn't she? Thank you, Adios. Thank you, Adios. I will treasure this moment for the rest of my life. I get the impression the relationship transcends your ordinary friendship. Hasn't this heartfelt reunion carried on long enough, Maribel? Or would you rather our guests continue to stare? Stare? Oh dear. Suck away all the fun, Dad. Suck away all the fun, Father. Everyone, allow me to introduce my friend. This is Maribel Croix, Uncle Dieter's daughter, and my best friend. They are my colleagues, Belle, Lloyd, Brandy, and Tio. Enough with the introductions, dear. I'd much rather inspect them myself. Huh? Uh-oh. I see. What? Can I help you? Tio? You passed here. You're as cute as a button. And both of you failed. Miserably. Wow. What? Why? The hell? I'm cute as a button too, cuter. I'm cute as a button too, cuter. The thought of you mangy mutts being by my dear Ellie's side day in day out is revolting. The goddess herself must be crying, no, sobbing at this tragedy. Absolutely unacceptable. Did you just call us mutts? Calm down, Belle. And what's with your outfits? They are far too casual for someone of Ellie's pedigree. Uh-oh. You could at least have the You could at least have the decency to wear an appropriate suit or something like of the like. These, well, these clothes make traveling easier. Like when we're having to hike in the mountains, or if we have to trek through difficult terrain. Oh, Lloyd, you want to date Ellie? You gotta get through Maribel. Quiet. I didn't ask for any excuses, did I? You see, Ellie, this is exactly why I didn't want you to work for the CPD. Why couldn't you have worked for me instead? It would have been a much more worthwhile use of your time and talent. That's enough, Belle. That's enough, Belle. What a vivacious group of youngsters you are. You're all around the same age, so you should focus on becoming friendlier. Go out and do something fun together sometime. Now, if you excuse me, it's time for me to stop putting off my next appointment. Could you show our guests to the terminal room later, Belle? The terminal room? Why would I do that? You can ask them for the finer details. Farewell, everyone. It was a pleasure. Sir? A tactical retreat. If I ever seen one. That oath. Then, could you please lead us to? I wasn't finished talking down to you yet. Wow. You there, with the fiery red hair and gaudy outfit. Do you honestly think that is acceptable? A built physique like yours demands to be shown off in a suit, like a real man. Who, me? Sorry to disappoint, but that ain't gonna happen. I'm a bona fide Casanova. I don't need no suits. Don't get me wrong though, I would never try to seduce Ellie, especially during a romantic moonlit night. You know, like my main Lloyd right. Oh no. Randy, what have you done? No! Don't get me wrong though, I would never try to seduce Ellie, especially during a romantic moonlit night. You know, like my main man Lloyd right here. Uh-oh. Excuse me? Oh shoot! Randy, what have you done? Randy, why? Under the bus, you asshole. Randy, why? Would you please stop retelling the story in an intentionally misleading way? I failed to see what exactly he said was misleading. Ooh. I failed to see what exactly he said was misleading. Besides, your mood has improved dramatically since last night's fateful rendezvous under the stars. Oh my god, Tails playing it too. Besides, your mood has improved dramatically since last night's fateful rendezvous under the stars. Tio, please. Oh, come on. You're making it worse on purpose, Tio. Don't say you aren't. Oh my god. She's pulling up Lloyd. Lloyd, wasn't it? Care to elaborate on your friend's little story? Because there's something I'd like to know. Yep. What foul lecherous things have you done to my sweet, innocent Ellie? I haven't done anything to her. Why would I? What? Ellie? Ellie? Would you please back me up here? and they got quiet. She wanted something to happen. Ellie, what the fuck? No, that's kind guy. Like, why would I do anything to her? And it's like, Ellie, help? I think I understand the situation now. Shall I show you to the terminal room then? That would be lovely, Belle. It's not too much. Isn't that too much trouble? Of course not. I'd do anything for you, Ellie. So, she's looking at... So, have we cleared up that misunderstanding? Well, it's not like it matters anymore. I was just worried about what kind of unsavory group this special support section was. In the end, you'll have to prove that you're worthy of being called Ellie's colleagues. Why was I the only one under fire? Dude, I could have sworn she was about to chokeslam you back there. I offer you my sympathies, Lloyd. I think you've had enough fun, Belle. Could you show us to the terminal room now? Of course. Follow me. The terminal room is down on the fourth. The terminal room is down on the fourth B5. Shall we board the elevator then? She's a real piece of work. I promise she's not a bad person. It's just, I sometimes can't be sure if she's being overbearing or overly enthusiastic. Or both. No biggie. She and her old man sure make a hell of a team, don't they? That is unsurprising for the two heads of the famous international bank of Crossbell. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna end it here. Oh god. But yeah. We got some story stuff at least out of the way. But yeah. It's already getting a little late. I have to get ready to go to sleep soon. I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm sorry I started late, like I said, because a lot of shit went down today. I did not expect the fuck that happened today to happen. Like, wow. I'm just hoping there better fucking be consequences. So next time we're just focusing on story. It's good. And most likely this game's gonna be streamed again when? On Friday. You know what Friday means? That means the stream will be a little more longer. I think I should wait for next time. It's already getting a little late. I would love to, but I am just feeling a little so-so. So yeah. So next time it's gonna be longer. All right. A little more longer than today. It's just right now. I don't want to be tired of my work anymore. Like that. So yeah. I'm glad we did the side quest. I'm glad we finished talking to everybody now. Now we're just gonna focus on the story next time. So I'm happy. So. And guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. So when is it gonna be stream again? On Friday. Why? Because tomorrow is the other game, which is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on Nintendo Switch. So stay tuned for that. And also update on my past streams. No, Kingdom Hearts is going slow to be share post. Thanks to fucking Facebook's dumb shit. I don't know how long it takes. I think it takes a week. I don't know. There's only 2 videos like that right now. After that, they're not like that anymore. I can show them as much as I can fast. But for some reason, I have to wait. So yeah. Thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So I can't wait to find out more. That was fun. But yeah, see what you get for talking to everyone, and also I'm getting to know a lot of stuff about everybody, all the NPCs, and also learning more about the story. We're kind of learning more about Ilya right now. She has friends, uncles, all that stuff. But yeah. So again, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. So again, tomorrow is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Stay tuned for that. If you're going here for the Legend Heroes Chosen Zero, that's cool too. Everyone has their own taste. So until next time, with more of this game, with more Legend Heroes Chosen Zero. This is the Legend Heroes Chosen Zero. Tati, shutting off. Alright, ladies and dudettes. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, all that good stuff. May goddess Eidos protect us all. And guys, please stay safe, alright? And remember, always remember, love and keep on gaming. Alright guys, bye bye. Peace. Poor Lloyd. Poor Lloyd.